I caught my cheating wife red-handed in front of her stepsister. I never thought I'd find myself in a situation like this, but some truths are too shocking to keep inside. My wife and I had been married for 3 years, and to the outside world, we seemed perfect, happy, and in love. But appearances can be deceiving. It started with small things: late-night messages, her phone constantly glued to her hand, and sudden work meetings that didn't add up. I tried to ignore the signs, convincing myself it was all in my head. But deep down, I knew something wasn't right. Everything came to a head when her stepsister, Sarah, came to visit. Sarah had noticed the same strange behavior during her conversations with my wife and suspected something was going on. One Friday night, my wife told me she was going out with friends, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. So I decided to follow her. Sarah, who was equally suspicious, offered to join me. Together, we tracked her to a house that wasn't a restaurant or a bar. It was her co-worker's house. The moment we walked in was surreal. There she was, sitting with him, laughing like everything was normal. When she saw us, her face froze in shock. Even then, she tried to deny everything, despite the undeniable evidence in front of us. It was the most painful and humiliating moment of my life, but it was also the clarity I needed. That confrontation marked the end of our marriage. I couldn't stay with someone who betrayed my trust so deeply. The fallout was messy, but in a strange twist of fate, Sarah became my biggest supporter through it all. She stood by my side when I felt most alone, and I'll always be grateful for her strength and kindness. If there's one thing I've learned from this experience, it's to trust your instincts. When something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. Betrayal is devastating, but it also reveals who truly belongs in your life. I've moved on, stronger and wiser, and I hope my story helps others who might be facing similar situations.